Hello, my name is Todd Elliott, and welcome to this video defense of my research paper assignment, The Impact of African American Radio Stations. Like many of you, and I know this is cliche, but I was raised on radio. It was always an important facet of American life from its inception, the 1920s, and even today. Most of us are impacted by this medium, whether from a portable one on a night table to streaming your favorite music over the internet. Growing up in the 60s and 70s, Black owned and operated stations connected people like myself across the region through music, through radio personalities, through history programming. First, the research questions addressed are these. How did Black radio stations, primarily owned and operated by African Americans, impact their local communities economically and culturally? And second, did these pioneers in communication leave an enduring legacy? Second, the significance of the research determined if the history of these stations is important because they are interwoven. They were and are interwoven into the broader African American struggle for racial equality, political empowerment, economic prosperity, and cultural self-determination. In other words, they're significant because Black radio stations were reflections of life in the United States. Third, the principal research methodology involved qualitative and quantitative sources for a balanced approach in determining the economic as well as the social and cultural aspects of the topic. Key primary sources used was a significant amount of United States government data. Much of this pertinent information was available directly from government agencies such as the Department of Commerce, in particular the National Telecommunications and Information Administration, as well as information located at the Federal Communications Commission, the FCC. Broadcasting trade websites were valuable, especially for those that focused on minority membership. Newspaper articles were incredibly helpful, in fact, essential when conducting research on local broadcasting. Portsmouth Public Library's Black Life in America database provided full-text articles from one of Hampton Roads region's oldest newspapers, the Virginian Pilot. Liberty University offered a wide variety of ebooks on my topic, which was important before this assignment actually took off. Fourth and finally, the paper offered an examination of two African American entrepreneurs, one nationally known, Jesse Blayton Sr., who purchased WERD in Atlanta, Georgia in 1949, becoming the first Black owner of a radio station in the United States. My other subject is Bishop L.E. Levi Willis, who became the first Black owner of radio stations in Hampton Roads, the stations I grew up on. The paper found that Black radio station owners challenged the system intentionally designed to complicate access for communities of color. The end goal was clear for them, and it is ongoing, by the way, is to make licensing of stations equitable across racial lines, demanding that they increase minority participation to effectively compete in the industry, to provide jobs in the industry for people of color, and to meet the needs of the underserved in the community through advertisers and businesses that are accessible to them, to the audience. Thank you for listening to my defense.